Goeiemôre. Welkom by Afrikaans Eerste Addisionele Taal. Vandag gaan ons kyk na oefening wat fokus op lees en skryf. Today we are going to read and then write about what we were reading. Hulpbronne, resources. What you will need is your Afrikaans sonder grense Eerste Addisionele Taal handbook. We are going to work on page 86. Before we begin, it is always good to know what we talk about, and a way to do that is to go look at your vocabulary, jou woordeskat in Afrikaans. So, we're going to do a few words, Afrikaans words, so that you can understand what we are reading. Please write this down, learn it, know it, because it will help you not just for this exercise, but in the future. Kuier, visit, heerlik, delicious or wonderful. Toer, it's a tour. Vriendelik, friendly. Gister, yesterday. Vliegtuig, aeroplane. Aangekom, arrived. Woestyn, desert. Kamele, camels. Pyramides, pyramids. If I'm going too fast, you can always pause on this section of the video and write the words down for yourself so that you can learn it. Wat is 'n postkaart? Have you ever heard of that word, postcard? A postcard in English, directly translated, is a postcard. Where do you use a postcard? Have you ever seen a postcard? So a postcard of a postcard is 'n kaart wat mense 'n briefie, 'n baie kort briefie vir iemand skryf van die plek waar hulle kuier. So usually when people go on vacation to a very nice place, they take a postcard from that place that has a picture from the place where they are, one card, and here's the picture, and at the back of that picture they write a small very short letter or message to someone special. This is the front side where the picture is of the postcard, and this is the back side where someone is writing a special message to someone special. Now, where do you think this person is if you look at this picture? Now, here is a message that Oma wrote to Nazli. Let's read it. Liewe Nazli, ek kuier heerlik. Die mense op ons toer is baie vriendelik. Ons het gister met die vliegtuig in Kaïro aangekom. Die piramides is baie groot. Môre gaan ons op kamele in die woestyn ry. Ek kan nie meer wag nie. Ek sien julle oor 2 weke. Groete, Oma. So, who is writing this message? Oma. To who is she writing this message? Nazli. And do you see that there's also space to put in an address and a stamp? So this is Nazli, this is Nazli Kara, this is her address, Mosterdstraat 16, Vredehoek. That is the postal code, South Africa. So this postcard, you can just throw it into a post box and they will know exactly where it needs to go and to whom it needs to go. Now, let's read the message so that, and then translate it so that you can understand what we were reading. Right. Liewe Nazli, that is dear Nazli. Ek kuier heerlik. I am visiting very nicely. I'm enjoying it. It's so beautiful where I am. Heerlik. Die mense op ons toer is baie vriendelik. The people on the tour is very friendly. Ons het gister met die vliegtuig in Kaïro aangekom. Yesterday, remember the words that we did? We arrived, aangekom, with an aeroplane in where? Kaïro. Where do you think Kaïro is? Right. Die piramides is baie groot. Piramides. What is a pyramide? Yes, a pyramid. Môre gaan ons op kamele in die woestyn ry. Tomorrow we are going to ride on camels in the desert. Ek kan nie meer wag nie. I cannot wait. Ek sien julle oor 2 weke. I will see you again in 2 weeks' time. Now, what I want you to do is answer a few questions in your exercise book about the message that we just read. Let's see if you understand the questions. Number 1. Waar kuier ouma? Where is Oma visiting? Number 2. Toer sy alleen? Is she alone? Why do you say so? Number 3. Wat het sy op haar toer gesien wat baie groot is? What did she see on the tour that was very big? Number 4. Wat gaan sy in die woestyn doen? What is she going to do in the desert? And number 5. Wanneer kom sy huis toe? When is she coming home? You can always pause here if I'm going too fast for you so that you can write down the questions or go to the page that we are working on, 86, to see the questions at your own pace. The second exercise I want you to do is I want you to make me a postcard. Maak vir my 'n postkaart. Op die postkaart moet jy vir my 'n boodskap skryf. You need to write a message for me. And you also need to write the address of where it is going. Please go look at the example of the postcard that we just did. Then, number 3, always be reading. Lees elke dag. Read every day. Go back to the reading exercises that we did previously and read it again and again and again until you're confident and fluent in those Afrikaans words. Remember, read out loud. You need to be heard. Okay, it helps you to practice the pronunciation of the words. Enjoy.